Detlef van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlef killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlef have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlef gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlef yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Detlef's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlef have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlef is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlef ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched, for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renawed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more. Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Tools were used recently. Detlef unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
Actually, it is. Dettlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Dettlaff and I both. Geralt, I'd never wish to give the impression I do not enjoy your company. The truth is quite the opposite, in fact. However...
Yeah, I know. Dettlaff's not likely to show up as long as I'm here. But 5 minutes won't hurt, will it?
I suppose not. I was wrong to press you to go. You wish to ask something?
Take care, Regis.
Lovely trifles.
When the Duquesa laughs, it's no laughing.
Run, Roach.
Witcher.
The Duchess summoned him.
My legs. I can't.
Help me, please.
Come on now.
Don't push.
A smashing place we have, eh? Wine by the barrel.
Oh!
None of which are suitable to show myself in.
Should the beast you espy tell the commander? Keep calm. Start no brawls.
No witches. Whatever.
Your Grace.
And what of the
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher. I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Hello, David. How are you doing? It's nice to be back as well. The case got more complicated.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a Witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And Buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed Buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver Sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
We can either be smart and tell him this is going to cause you and your team a lot of death, or we could just let him be arrogant and say, go on, you do it. I'd say stay out of this. I'm the
Whoa,
Witcher.
This is work for a Witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a Witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in. I'll take my best. 40 hardened veterans. No vampire can stand up to that.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What then do you intend to do?
Well, he's not your
It's way
everyday
beyond being
villain.
some
He's
monster.
quite
This
dangerous.
is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Yeah.
Try to talk to him.
He's
It's
gonna
our
be
best
thinking,
bet.
just talk.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
They have
Higher
feelings.
vampires, they're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
But is she really a
Do
woman?
not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
I just want to say, I found it interesting how Geralt said we have. Even though, as a Witcher, he himself understands that he doesn't have feelings. So, that tells you, when Regis asks him, do you feel like a human or a Witcher? And which one would you reincarnate as? That's basically saying he still feels like he's human. Quite interesting.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your
Sauvignon.
Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saint Retour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple.
Oh,
Saint-Réal. The
Saint-Réal.
1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Revello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint-Réal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Saint-Réal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only effort served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint-Réal, it is Saint-Réal. We must ride to Castel Revello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts.
Why is he making that
You,
face?
Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Let's go.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Hunters have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Help! Save us!
Oh. Why is he throwing it so short? Sorry, mate.
Save us! Back, you beast! Begone!
This build is so crazy.
Save us!
It's like a fireworks show.
Back, you beast! Begone!
That's it, right?
Done. Time to move on.
Love to see it.
Tell me
I
more
wish to
about
know
this
your
vineyard.
thoughts, Geralt.
Castel Revello.
The Saint-Réal stay.
Oh,
How
yeah,
did
I'm
you
alive.
get that on paper?
Just been very busy.
Someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire. Get out!
Nice. How's your work been going? Yeah, you get the odd occasional people where they are a bit strange.
You call that escorting Her Illustrious Highness? What were you thinking?
Captain, this is not the time for such complaints. As for you, Witcher, next time keep close.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
You got harassed. How did you deal with that? What actually happened?
Ask Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Here for an inspection.
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
And who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Saint-Réal?
I am at your service.
Nothing. Oh, damn. That's not what you need in your day-to-day work life. I don't see why someone would do that, though. People are very strange sometimes.
The Saint-Réal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
Do you have security where you work?
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become
No security.
Saint-Réal. The workers
People like that normally you have to really just push them aside. Maybe not physically, but like just get them out of the store, away from anyone. You can definitely report it as well. Yeah. It's weird people trying to take use of vulnerable other people.
Gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Saint-Réal.
If you have CCTV at the place, which I'm sure you do, you could always like make a note of what's going on, record it and then save it.
Some of this wine might have been
Nice.
stolen.
You did right there to tell your manager.
But any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
Yeah.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Yeah, too right.
Fabricio,
If someone's doing weird shit like that, you don't follow it up. Because more often than not, it's not going to be an innocent, my car's not working.
Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But
silence! And listen.
Yeah, some weird shit like that.
In person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Saint-Réal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
hopefully that's the only bad thing about the job. Because from how you described it, it sounds like you're having a good time so far.
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal.
Jeez.
He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravelli. Only then did he come into his own.
Oh, that's brilliant, you know. If you have fun people at work, it makes things a whole lot better.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
That's one big book.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
You don't... Oh, for sure, yeah. If you've got specific customers coming in that want something, you can't always be talking. It's like a little balance. If I remember correctly, I know where it is.
Right here, 1269. What
Boom.
now?
Let's see if any barrels.
Even though I played this last time, like maybe 1 or 2 months ago, I remembered where it
If
is.
you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
I'm pretty sure it's the case that the barrel isn't here that we're looking for.
This one is full.
Full. Full.
I have a feeling we'll find something awry.
Full.
People don't want to small talk or anything. Just say you don't want to talk. But yeah, that's if people understand themselves.
This one's full too.
A lot of the time, people that don't want small talk don't understand that.
Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Full they are.
I guess I think it's partly to do with like what's it, social
Grab
media.
a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Find barrel taps. I've known quite a lot of people, right, online when it comes to texting or doing video messages. They're really good at communicating, but when it comes to actually talking in person, it's like talking to a wall. But ideally, having both would be the perfect solution.
Got the taps.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels. Step aside.
Talking on the phone is kind of weird. Not so much. It depends as well who you're talking with.
So?
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
I always think if you understand someone and their thinking, it makes it easier to have a conversation. If you don't understand someone fully and you try talking with them, you won't get you'll get awkwardness, basically.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio, let's see what he has to say about it.
Hey David, you're now at the same point in your new game plus. To be honest, that also shows how active you're on this game. And I have been missing for quite some time.
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I tried fitting time in like an hour here or there, but once I've studied, done work and whatnot, coming back to this, it makes me tired. And I can't give that same output.
Why did you do it?
So the university starts in September, but right now it's like a training / studying of curriculum basically. So I've got until September to get all the training done, and then in May I start a job in like the medical field, and yeah, that'll be like a full-time job whilst also doing this study. So yeah, it's gonna get even busier.
I shall tell you everything if you agree to show me mercy.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
Oh, you speedrun a lot? Yeah, that makes sense then.
I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Yeah, and believe it or not, Jonathan, some people do like 60 to 80 hours a week of work. It's remarkable how hard people are working these days.
Sell the wine too.
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself
Yeah,
a diplomat.
David, I am a busy boy, that's right. It seems like I've got to just make sure that this next year or two is just hustle and grind.
Sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
It's no life, but a lot of people need that kind of living, you know, just to pay bills and whatnot.
Black-haired and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Like, as you might know, working is cool and everything, but for some people it's a real necessity to work. So there's that.
How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the
working two jobs, you can get those hours easily. Potentially, yeah.
And we went our separate ways.
That's it? At the last
it's usually like labor-intensive activities, like, you know, like working in a factory. Sorry. Or, you know, like in a warehouse. They tend to have long days, and then they have like night shifts rather than working in the daytime.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
Oh, he's going down.
What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Centurion Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Let's go.
No reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
whole world is experiencing many new situations. What kind of situations? You mean in terms of finance? Like how the world is now thinking about money? From money to communication to hobbies to how people look at themselves. Everything is changing. Look at us, something as simple as how you eat your food and what you eat changed a lot since the last 10 years.
It's not him.
Oh. Oh, hi Faris. Faris is back. Oh my goodness. I feel like this is quite an... Oh, I pressed the wrong one. Oh, I got caught on the wooden fence. It's always the barrels. This sword is quite something, isn't it? 10,000 damage. But he's really just getting put in a corner.
I will show you your place, Scar. Or my name is not Damien de la Tour. Deep Red Witcher.
Okay. Lady came in and kept saying Dr. Google. What? What is Dr. Google? Oh, you mean like research on Google, find your symptoms, and that's the doctor.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Yeah.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it.
Oh, my tree is exactly the same as it was before. She did research on Google. Yeah. That's normally how it
Let us
is.
go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Then you find out you've got some very rare disease that 1 in 3 billion people have. And turns out it's just a cold.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Freestyle Legends. I'll definitely check it out. I'm not normally someone who watches League of Legends, and I don't know anything about it, but
Captain,
I don't mind having a
do the
look.
honors.
Oh, impaled in the chest.
He plowed your mother.
He deserves to get punched for that.
Who sent you? Your nun's lover. They call it.
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
A fake $100 bill. What are people flexing for, man? If you haven't got money, just be honest. No one cares. That's the thing, right? It's a fake persona.
In that case,
if it's fake, people are going to see through your fakeness.
Have your men find me a strong rope, kind that won't snap when we hang this.
Oh, they're trying to steal. Oh, okay.
Rope?
Live bait.
They got to think of something smarter than that.
Provided they catch the scent of its blood, but I'll see to that.
What? No, Craigie, no! Don't let them.
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No, don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that boat after all.
I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna ask you that. I was gonna say, why is it called Slippery Elm?
But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must.
Yeah, David, after this little cutscene, I'll give you a refresher of what the tree looks like.
He'll kill me.
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out. The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him.
Tren bologna sandwiches?
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
Oh, it's a shame really that you don't sell it.
Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Who would have thought that? You don't sell Tren in a in a vitamin store. Like Tren is a vitamin apparently.
It's late.
Relax.
Yeah, man. Why don't you sell illegal stuff at your shop?
How can you be so damn
Think of all the money you could make.
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses.
By drugs you mean like medicine, right? Not drugs as in actual drugs.
Specified the victims for the
like street drugs.
One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Yeah, because I doubt you'd just have them open in the store. Yeah, see, that asking about prescription drugs, that tells me that it's more ignorance than anything.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail.
I can see why people might think they have those kind of drugs in the store.
The wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely.
It just adds up to the story, doesn't it?
Someone's coming.
He wasn't wrong. He can't perform. These weirdos.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
So what? I'm a Witcher. Not the first time.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now.
He's speaking the truth.
Port warehouse where the wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in.
Yeah, it can happen anywhere,
He
Jonathan.
admitted all. A man had paid him to
It's,
sign the lease. A man he
there's
met
no
while
restriction
begging
to how
outside the
people
pheasantry.
think.
There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
Yeah, so it's a way to obviously encourage people to be using your initiatives in the store, but also it's like you have to have the professionalism to know when people might be taking advantage of it.
Artists, painters, sculptors, troubadours, and dancers.
I'm sure you are capable of that.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think, behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
Yeah, best thing is to just find a way to escort them out the store so that they don't do anything weird.
Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville.
Okay, so David, you wanted to see the skill tree, the ability tree. Here it is. This is how it looks. This is for the, if I can remember what it's called, Manticore build. Yeah, people like that will definitely be scared of going to jail. Because as soon as people in jail find out what they've done, they'd get pulverized. Oh, this is a new song. Oh, I haven't heard this one before. Interesting. They might want to, and in that case, you're helping them on their way to getting what they want. So, as long as it's away from you, and their weirdness is away from society, then that's great. A walking killing build. Yeah. Getting what he said.
Double the patrols, just in case. Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him.
Oh yeah, did you want to see? Is the I basically have everything now as well. So I think I did definitely do this with you guys. So yeah, the majority of the build I'm enjoying. Making use of the potions and decoctions, that's another thing. I'll be making use of the oils. It would be cool if... Oh, it does say it. I must have missed this the first time I started playing this game. In the middle of there it says plus 50% attack power versus insectoids. I was looking for where it said that. I must have missed it. With the mask. Mm-hmm.
I should double the patrols.
Wait, no. Inventory. Wait, what clothes did I get from them? Put on the clothes appropriate for the soiree. Ew. Do I have to I have to buy them, okay. Let's see. Wait, what is going on here? It's so great. I'm trying to Quen.
Ever fight a Witcher?
Oh wait, who are they fighting against?
Didn't look like locals.
I know, right? They look like someone else. Who were they? Oh, they... Is that really what I look like? I look quite different. I've got glasses on. So is that going to keep happening whenever I go somewhere?
How brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Mm-hmm. This is a full-on workout. Up this huge mountain. No wonder all the people here are quite skinny.
Guess that's a champion.
Excuse me, mate.
Is it not evident I'm busy?
Busy sleeping on the job.
Nice tune.
A return to traditional values and morals. That is the remedy
Oh.
to solve problems, not to solve.
Need to come back during the day.
Ah, okay. Out of work hours. 300 years old, bloody heck. Either way, 200 and 300 years old. It's quite a long time, that, isn't it? 100 years old, white. Is this the changing room?
Sacre bleu. It's a crime. You're from the north. That's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
There isn't any point at this stage, but it's one of those things, it's like a habit. We'll have some Gwent, go on.
In the mood for a round of Gwent?
Oh, this is trip down memory lane right now. Alright then, let's play Gwent. I have missed this sound. So that's cancel my ability. Damn, I'm being nerfed. Oh, I've completed Spider-Man 2 already. I played that. It was, I think, quite early to when it came out. Skyrim, yeah, that's a game I didn't actually play back in the day. It might be a game I start playing, who knows. But yeah, I enjoyed the Spider-Man games. I think the one I enjoyed the most was the Miles Morales one, because the combat in that was a lot more difficult than it was in the first. And it's my most recent of the two that I played. Oh, he's got me there. Right. He's got 8 cards. So that's how these companies make the money. Reskin the old games and say, "Oh guys, look, it's brand new." $50 for the same game that you won. I could definitely do with having more cards because I don't have as many as I wanted. I might have to just do this. Just maybe wait for the next round. Alright. Yeah. Time for next round. It's got too many cards. Oh, so it turns out my ability's still here. Wahahaha, let me use that. He's taking his spy back out again. At this moment in time, is there really much more I can do apart from just wait? Because he's going to play the spy and he's already got 2 cards back in his hand. Yeah, it looks like it was. Could have definitely used it earlier. If I use this Scorch now, it's going to get rid of my Berserker. But then again, he's still got his spy that he's going to put down. Mathematically speaking, it'd be better to have to not use this card, because I'll just throw away 8 points. So I might pass and just hope he's not got 25, which he probably will because he's got a Commander's Horn. I can't use the leader. GG's. Oh my days, what? Okay, fair enough, yeah. He made sure he won at the end. Yeah, I couldn't, my leader wasn't, I couldn't even use it. It didn't give me an option. Let's try that again, actually. Let's see if we can
in the mood for a round of
counteract his play. Thank you for pointing that out, David. I appreciate that a lot. Spider-Man 2. I meant the game with Peter Parker. The second one. I don't think I did actually. I might have played it at my mate's place, but I never actually used. I never actually played the game myself. Because I think in that period of time I was probably just starting university. I didn't really get many games. Yeah, I don't think I played that one. Do I have a Berserker? Venom is in it. Yeah, I've not played that one. Yeah, I've not. I've watched a lot of videos of that game though. Why would he decoy that? I've still got the other games I've wanted to start, but at this rate, I don't even know if I'm gonna finish this game in like the next couple of months. Because on Monday or Tuesday, I'm going abroad to a holiday, so that'll be next week. I'm not doing any gaming. Yeah, that's the kind of thinking I've had, David. I always had that feeling, but like since I was free before, I would happily just play games because I had nothing else to do. But as soon as I get responsibilities or priorities in front of games, I will always pick those things because they have more importance. Being deep isn't the point of what I'm saying. It was more to point out that it's like we've just so when I actually just come to play games on stream, it'll be those games first, and then like Spider-Man 2, I'll add it to the list of the games that I could play. Yeah, that's what I was saying, like, and it's already something we've decided on, so anything else extra would just be like, for like a year down the line maybe. Most likely Ghost of Tsushima, and for your guys' interest, I actually have got Infamous Second Son and Talos Principle downloaded, so yeah, so potentially could see those games coming once I finish this. sometimes with games, I've noticed about myself, if I'm not really in the mood to like sweat a game, those 2 games are perfect for that. Just sit down, just chill out, play a game that's not stressful. You just have a good time. Like, can you remember how when I was doing the cow farming and we would just talk random stuff? That was perfect. This game can be chill, but it's definitely more interesting when someone's sweating it. Talos might be hard, but I did watch like just a snippet of someone's gameplay, so I kind of have an idea of what to expect, even though it does look, even after watching it, good observation. Cheers, David. Well, yeah, if you don't play like a Witcher, you're not gonna get the best gameplay. It's funny using this build because I really just sit there and spam grenades. Just stand from a distance, just throwing grenades like a madman. Like to try something on?
Aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Like now, I'm not doing anything too demanding, so I can just sit here and have a nice little chit chat. Do you guys have any idea of what I can do with all these currency that I have?
Thanks. I think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
Appreciate that. I know I got a new outfit, but this looks nicer, in my opinion. Like, if I was going anywhere fancy, I would wear this. With a red mask. You're like, come on man, this is so cool. Got hiccups? He looks like a tribal warrior. Blow it on anything. What can I even buy in this game? For the final touch, boom. Nothing. Yeah. You know, ever since David figured out text-to-speech is a thing, it's been a game changer. More paintings of myself. I was just thinking that. I'm not far from where the painting guy is. Oh, it's this way. The Ducal.
43 carry the 2. Greetings, knight.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
Oh. Thought you'd sell like gear. What kind of books is even useful here? Don't mind if I do, Jonathan. Grab a paintbrush and I'll start.
Well, see you later.
Go in peace for a night.
Good chat, mate. Good chat. That's wild. Why? What's wild about it? I'm just painting.
Nothing to see here.
I'm exploring my creative side. Just like the guy who painted me in this game. He was exploring his creative side. This is the place. See, look how normal his other paintings are. Now look how cool these are. They're so normal. Yeah, fully. He was a bit too interested. Oh, you know what I can do? As soon as I'm near the place.
You shan't find anything better in all Toussaint.
Alright, let me see what is better.
Show me what you got back there.
See, now that's a wild statement. White Wolf. When did I sell that to him? Interesting. The acorn from Imlerith. See, I remember you mentioned this last time, but I tried looking for the acorn. I couldn't seem to find it.
So long.
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
What do you have on offer?
Find it on his body. Maybe I picked it up, but I don't remember seeing it. I got it. I'd have to check to see if I actually did get it. I don't know where it is currently. But yeah, I'm just taking you guys on a little trip down memory lane. Oh, I used it. Okay. If you guys can remember that, would be brilliant. But yeah, look how look how rich he is now. I gave him 183,246 crowns. And this is all of the stuff that I gave to him. If I need Dimeritium, there's some here. Currently. Gold. Wow. Offieri stuff. Stingy. Come on, Jonathan, you gotta give back to the community.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Can you guys remind me, is this a long mission? Because before I start, I need to be prepared because I'm starting to feel tired. I don't want to start it and it turned out to be quite a long mission. Oh, okay, 88 minutes. It's currently 10:42 p.m. after half a day of studying, and the other half is sorting out the house and the holiday stuff. So, and now like 88 minutes, well, basically an hour and a half, which is long enough for me. So I've saved it. I'm gonna save this for the next episode. So I appreciate you guys joining. It's always nice to see you guys here, and it's always good having I've just started the mission, but I'm not actually going to start it. Where's my glasses gone? Wedding that I will attend, so I'm not sure when that will finish, but it will probably finish later on in the evening. So I don't know if tomorrow will be one. Maybe Saturday or Sunday, but I think it might be just after I come back from the holiday. Probably be easiest to do that, because then I'll be rested. I think we travel on either Monday or Tuesday early morning. I'll have to double check that. But yeah, I'm gonna get going now. Appreciate you guys joining. If I do remember, I might make like a use it. But yeah, take care anyways, guys. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you in a bit.